I was muted. Well, hello and welcome back to 3.5 Dungeoneers, week 9. I think, but how I cut these videos is gonna be part 3. I think so. So, 3.5 Dungeoneers, welcome back. So, party just was, not kidnapped, but escorted to Starstone Hill, and by the Kitiator, the last remaining Wood Elves. They have met the leader and have now endeavored on taking their help for defeating the Red Hand, and now they're trying to get it through various ways. Varek has just met Alifax, the king of all owls, and has been given 3 feathers. And besides that, I have talked to 2 of the council members, Ilinch Snowmantle and Kikior Owlswift. Final one that they know that they need to talk to is Tarara Shadow something. I forget her name. Night Shadow. Anyway, go. So, what do you guys do?
I look at the mage and go, "Can I do anything with owl feathers?"
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
They look fucking cool anyway, don't worry. And
Okay.
I guess we make our way to the next person, which is
I thought we made our way to food because we were hungry.
Oh yes, we will.
Yep, you are hungry.
Historians will only have old food.
So do you try and find something to eat?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Well, you ask around and you are escorted to the guest quarters, as they call them. They're shown to your tents and said that here are your tents. This is where we'll be sleeping tonight, and you shall find refreshments and food inside. There's a big tent, right, for 10 people that has been raised for you, or has been already been there for some time. You have no way to know. Anyway, what do you guys do?
Well,
Chuck in, I suppose.
Okay. You go inside and there's a table laid with all manners of fruit, and they smell incredibly good, fresh, as of just taken down from the tree. And yeah, that's basically the best vegetarian meal you've ever had.
Oh, there's no meat.
can I choose not to
There-
eat
there is-
vegetarian stuff?
You can choose
There's
not to eat
only
vegetarian stuff. There's only
vegetables
vegetarian
and
stuff
fruits.
at this table right now.
So can I
Hey.
choose not to eat?
And
Will I die if I don't?
You can choose not to eat, yeah, but
you might
get,
die if you do eat it.
you might become fatigued.
I will not risk the DM hacks. I will eat.
Okay. So again, by the way, it's the other way around. Well, no, it's actually only forehead time again. Nick, thank you. Come on, man. I don't ask much. Just I want to be able to see your face during our session. Okay. So, continuing on. Do you guys eat?
well, I do.
Yeah, it's very refreshing. It's very good food. Varg used to more meaty stuff, but you find this refreshing, and everybody, Varg, you already rolled your grub skill. Did you note it down? You should have noted it down somewhere.
I have a +3.
Okay, so you have a
I
What
have
16.
was it? I
16.
think
I have a
I was gonna
16.
say I think mine was like a 12 or a 14 or something.
12.
It wasn't far off his, but his was slightly better.
His goes 12. Mine was 16. I remember.
Okay, so roll with your grub skill.
But I didn't cook it.
So it's a 1d20 plus 1, 1d20 plus 3 for him. And if you guys want to roll that as well, you can.
I do not have a grub skill.
I don't
Yeah.
have a grub skill.
Roll
You
your
can
grab
roll.
skills. Yes. 40-61.
But I didn't cook it.
446, keep 3.
Just like your food skills,
Zero.
basically. 10 plus 0. Like how good can you appreciate the food?
Very good.
I'm a short, fat dwarf. Very, very good.
Okay. Seems Alexander and Cyber really appreciate
I don't want to appreciate it.
the amount of care and that they have spent into putting up this meal for you, and it's a very good meal, a very refreshing meal. Valak, you feel very refreshed after you've eaten rations for a couple of days. I mean, rations are not that bad, but still, it's eating one thing that is made to last for a long while continuously is not the most tastiest thing ever.
Chuky. The question is, how good is the alcohol?
The alcohol is mostly wine,
Oh dear.
but it is wine of a very good vintage. It seems. The wild elves know their alcohol.
Well,
Okay.
if they knew their alcohol without beer, but
Yeah, they know the alcohol without beer. They
that's
have
what I'm saying. Anybody who doesn't have beer clearly doesn't know that much about alcohol.
well, dwarves as well do not have wine.
It's foreign food, but yeah, they're good.
Okay, you eat, you all feel refreshed, and out of nowhere appears a simple dressed wild
Okay.
elf, and she says, "Oh, have you enjoyed the meal?"
It's good.
Thank you, I have prepared it myself."
Oh, lovely. You're a good chef. Got any shrooms?
She does a small ball and says, "Shall you be needing anything more?"
Okay, do elves have beer? Yeah.
We do not have beer. We grow our grapes and make our own wine.
The wine is good. Just I am more accustomed to something with a large head on it.
Well, we do not have any dwarf spirits, unfortunately. We have not seen a dwarf in a very long while.
It can be understood.
Yeah. I myself barely remember the times when we would speak with other races besides our own. Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Eat and then go to.
I was just mimicking what you guys are doing. Yeah. So you eat and you go to Terra Night Shadow. The last.
Oh right, the store. We've never been there. Yes.
Okay. 1 second. Let me find. The largest structure in the Hell campsite, the Hall of Ancestors, is a 3-story treehouse that serves several purposes. Its lower floor contains a massive meeting hall, large enough to seat 200 people. Tribal moots are held here once every few months, from what you can gather from the people there. The middle floor consists of a wide balcony that surrounds a number of small chambers, used for different purposes, and the upper and smallest floor serves 2 purposes. The majority of this floor consists of a very disarrayed storage of books, scrolls, and other records of interest to elves and their history. This collection and this entire hall is overseen by Terra Night Shadow, who you can see with a stacks of books in her hand and moving from side to side, putting the books back. She seems to be a very old elf.
Map.
So what do you guys do?
Ask about the map.
introduce
Sure,
ourselves
yes.
first.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That.
You introduce yourselves, and she says in a soft voice, "Bury deep, pyre on stone, yet I will dig up the bones. What am I?" And she doesn't. She doesn't
Can I hear
stop.
that again?
Yeah, I'll give it again, but she doesn't stop fidgeting with the books. Like, you need to follow her, which you actively follow her, because she picks up the books, puts them there, takes another pile of books, puts them there, writes something down, and she says, "I will well, read it again. Bury deep, pile on stones, yet I will dig up the bones."
I missed the first sentence, sorry.
I will, no problem, I will write it here. 1 second.
I'll embarrass myself at this, won't I?
Exactly.
Very deep island stones. Well, I can't stop thinking about zombies, so...
So how do you respond to her?
What was... Is this a what am I or something?
Yeah, she said, "What am I?"
Anything that I plan to say is insulting, so I won't say anything.
Okay, does anybody else have a guess at this?
I'm really bad at stuff like this.
I myself am very bad at this as well.
I'm thinking something along the lines of like a grave digger or something like that.
So what is your response?
Come on, team huddle.
Team huddle. So guess team huddle. What do you talk in this team huddle?
What the fuck do you think of this, guys?
I just told you on Skype chat.
You told me on Skype chat.
Yes, but I won't say it.
It's definitely not that. I think it's something to do with grave digging. Does anybody else have any ideas? Otherwise, we're going with grave digger. Going once.
Okay.
Anybody?
So,
Anybody got anything to
Sorry,
say
I've
about?
been on mute apparently.
Anybody got anything to say about the riddle? Because I'm crap at
Yeah,
the grave digger is far too
it's not gonna
obvious.
be-
Riddles.
It's not going to be Gravedigger. It's going to have something to do with the mountains and under the ground. Probably water or coal.
I'm bad at riddles.
No, it's not going to be something that is going to.
Very deep pile of stone, yet I will dig up the bones. Very deep pile of stones, yet I will dig up the bones. What could it mean?
chat, you don't
Oil.
say anything.
Oil and coal. Oil and coal. Past.
What do bones have to do with oil and coal?
Because they're the things that go down and
Wait,
they
wait.
compress, and they're the past.
It will be something
They're
philosophical.
memories.
Yeah,
Memories.
Past or memory.
Memories.
Past memories. Past
Very deep.
memories. Past memories. There we go. Past memories.
Why all memories are past? You cannot have a present memory or a future memory. The word memory is past.
You tell that to a psychic.
You forget you're in D&D, mate.
You better start believing you're in D&D.
Wait, we are in D&D, but psionics are banned.
Psionics are banned, but
Sorry, my heretical thinking. I'm suddenly the evil one of the party because I support psychics. Right, well, I'm saying past.
okay. So what?
I like memories, but I'm saying past. But I
So
don't know.
what do you guys say? This is my final answer. So what? You can each
I
have an
reply
answer.
memories.
Okay.
I agree on memories.
I reply past, but I like his answer as well.
What do bones have to do with memories?
She
It's
she
dead.
comes nearer to you, Hennessy, and says, Smart vessels contain hard essences. Interesting. One more, shall we? And she says, do you want one about something sweet, one about something hot, or one about something cold?
One about something hot and one about something cold.
I would say sweet. Wait,
Oh,
was that the riddle? Or was she asking
Valak
if-
responds. No, Valak responds first. So he says, "It can be said, to be gold is to be good. To be stone is to be nothing. To be grass is to be fragile. To be cold is to be cruel. Unmetaphored. What am I?"
To be gold is to be good. To be stone is to be nothing. To be glass, to be fragile, to be cold, to be cruel. Motion?
Invincible.
Heart. Heart? Cold heart. Stone.
Truth.
Cold heart. Cruel.
So, what do you
I
What
think
do you say?
heart.
so what do you say? Actually, answer. What do you answer to?
I
talking
say,
to
I
the
would
other
say,
guys.
I would say truth. Just I'm shit at these, but I'm just thinking it's going down the line of stone being strong yet nothing. Glass
Well,
is always
I've
fragile.
heard saying both. I mean, I've heard heart of gold, heart of stone.
I'd say the heart.
A cold heart.
Yeah.
Heart made of glass for fragile, but
A stone heart feels nothing. A golden heart is good. A fragile heart is glass. Glass heart is fragile, rather. Cold heart is cruel. I'd say I'm
Yeah.
the heart.
So, who says and what does he say?
I agree with that. I agree with that logic.
I'll say it.
Okay.
I'll say it's the heart.
She comes near to you and strokes your cheek, and you feel all your sensations tingle at this. And she says,
Halfling corner.
she says, well, well, it seems like you are more than I expected. So, I am Terra Nightshadow, and I am happy to meet you. And she says, I have heard why you are here. Now, to have my help, I need a favor in return.
No more riddles, please.
No more riddles, I promise. That was but a test. She takes out a little vial and says, "This is a potion. It has about 4 uses in it. To our west, you will find Lake West soon, very, very close to us. It is but a half day of riding. There lies a cave, but a cave in the water.
An
not
underwater cave?
not submerged though. But to reach it, you will need this. It
So
allows
what-
you to
so
breathe
water
underwater. And she says, somewhere in there's a book called the Spell Book of the Dread. It's an ancient tome of wizardry from the witches, the first witches that infested the Witchwood and gave it its name. I do not know what guards it, and I do not know where it is, but I know it is in this cave. If you go and you bring this tome back to me, untouched and unspoiled, if it is so, I shall promise you my support in the council."
No, Chuky,
Sounds good to me.
I don't mean to be a dick, but did you say spot or tome, like tomb?
Tome.
Yeah. And did you say of dead or dread?
Of dread.
Ah,
Dread.
definitely not of dead. I was going to say that would have put a fucking smile on Nick's face, but they can definitely not go anywhere near that cave if it's got a book of dead in it.
No, dread. Just dread.
Yes.
It's still useful, but well.
Yes, but she wants it untouched, so no looking at the book.
They're
And
fine
that's
unspoiled.
Alexander. And I stared at Alexander.
And she explained that this was the book that caused the magic that goes in the forest.
It is but a piece of information of the puzzle that I have been trying to uncover for the past 200 years. I think it is the rest. With it, and maybe a bit of luck, I shall be able to shield this city from any incursions, at least for a short while our warriors leave. They can all leave, and leave this hill safe for a while, and try and win this war that will, at a certain point, overthrow on us as well.
I say that regardless of the reply to my question, it is highly likely that we'd help her, because that's what we're here for. But could she explain more about what this relic, artifact, device, or whatever it is?
It is simply a spellbook of one of the first witches. It contains her knowledge, her notes. It is a power for great evil, but it is a power for great good as well, handled by the right hands. I have studied these witches for a long time, and I have found this location in most unexpected places. Anyway, it is guarded by a creature who you will need to be either very powerful in battle or very powerful in mind. That is but a test what I gave you. What it has in store for you I do not know, and that is all that I know of this creature. But I know
I know that, but I'm asking about the shield.
What shield?
She said she could cast a shield.
She says
Like, what's the source of it?
the source of it will be ethereal magic. I shall, how can I say, mask this land, so that anyone who passes it will just think it to be a simple plane. And upon entering, he shall enter a maze, a mind maze. For a while, if there are few of them coming round, it will be easy for them to lose themselves and never make their way through. But if the army reaches us, it is useless, because they have powerful magic as well.
Oh, I'm thinking like a fucking Stargate Atlantis portable shield for the main town. Oh, there's the idea gone, never mind. And that would be in return for pretty much the devoted help of
Yeah,
the elves.
that's the whole idea.
From her perspective, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, like basically from what you can understand, it's pretty obvious that they just want they want to help, but they want their people safe before they can promise to help.
Mm-hmm. So actually, does anybody else have anything to ask before I go? Again.
Not really.
Alex?
No.
Okay.
I just take out my backpack and start like taking out multiple items and placing them on the table. Things like the golden rag, which obviously is a powerful artifact that got burned, which is tricky. Some dragon bones, some dragon blood, I don't think I need to get the bridge rock out. The manticore feathers and quills, the silver hair and the owl king feathers, and I just say like she seems like a really really intelligent person, and I collect these things and I collect them for sentimental value. But is there anything of actual use on the table? And if you want to DM hack that as a reply later, I can completely understand because I don't think you have like an item component list at hand.
She says there might be some use to this, but I shall have to investigate it. You shall need to give me a day or two.
Yeah. I understand, as long as she understands that these are treasures of my journey.
She understands perfectly, she says.
But being a historian, I can imagine they're in very, very good hands.
Hmm.
And did I extract everything that I could out of the Dragonomicon?
Sorry, what?
The dragon book that you gave me that I nicknamed the Dragonomicon. Did I?
Yeah,
extract
you
everything
extracted
I could?
everything you could. What you know is basically, you know
Well,
the,
I wrote down what you told me. Don't worry.
so that's the, you know the basic
colours,
stuff.
basic personalities, basic elements, and rough sizes.
Exactly.
Yeah. I offer that. Just being a historian, it's probably much safer in a library than in a warrior's backpack.
She nods and says, I thank you.
And if she has anything else on dragons that I could borrow or read sometime, that would be great, because they seem to be an adversary that keeps on appearing over and over again. Like if she has like a Dragonomicon 2, that would be like really convenient.
I have nothing, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I cannot help you. We have no knowledge on dragons. There are creatures that we have not seen in a very long while, and all lore that we had about them was lost when we first left the first elven home in the witch wood.
Might still be there, mental. Do we have anything else to do then, everyone, or are we ready to go in?
Well,
Smash.
actually,
We can
I
find her.
asked her if she has finished with the map or not.
Oh shit! Yeah, we might as well ask her what we came here for. That's a very good.
Oh
point.
right, the first question I had that we skipped.
Oh yes, a map. Yes, I do remember the map. Yes, I can give you what I know, and I will move you to Koff's map, and now you finally understand everything.
What does it say?
Okay. Basically, you understand the whole plan. After the attack, and their idea was day 5, but you delayed them a lot by destroying the Skull Gorge Bridge and Giants and Joy and everybody. By now, though, Jordan's Ferry is destroyed, completely destroyed. You'd know that. Still, after they crossed that, they would just send riders all along to attack cities, mainly south. You can see that there is something coming from where west is, and you can see this name written. Like you can see, it tells you that this name is written on where the west tower should be. Only Sarvith. And something else that is very important, south of Dungeoneers Ferry, you see this. Visit.
We
That-
see it.
She says that there's an arrow pointing downwards, and the name of the Ghost Lord south of this Dungeoneers Ferry.
That's not good. That's where the dwarfs live, everybody.
She says it seems like they have more areas that they could you could have imagined, both north and south. if you, I imagine my other friends have asked you to deal with the threat in west.
Mm-hmm.
If you do manage to deal with it, I think the next thing you should endeavor on is figuring out who or what this ghost lord is. He seems to be a very big part of their plan.
Yeah, we might want to stop by Doth too.
I grab the map and run off.
What? Why?
Okay, you run off.
Why?
He took my map.
Okay, so you run off. Where do you run to?
I run straight to the owl.
You run, you run straight to the owl.
I slow down as I get near the owl because I remember what happened last time. They're a little bit jittery. But I slow down and try and get the owl's attention.
What do you guys do, by the way? What do you others
Follow
do?
him. Run
I guess
after.
as
I'd
he
go
runs,
after him.
Okay, so
I say sorry.
because he
thank
does,
you for
he
everything
has
you did,
like
and then
20 feet movement. You can like catch him half the way, half
It's
across
like
the way.
we get to a point where I'm like flat out and you guys are like running past me. Fucking bastard humans.
Actually, I can only move 22, so.
And then when
I'm
you
chasing
and then
him.
when you get near me, I activate my my chronocom thing and ha see you later.
Did you actually do that?
Yeah, we're probably gonna sleep.
Oh yeah.
I-
Well, I
I-
use my shadow jaunt to go 50 feet in.
Oh god damn it! Oh no, I can beat that still. I can beat that still if I'm sprinting.
Anyway,
I'm not sure. It's got combat rules only, but basically when I tap it, I travel pretty much twice my distance.
Yeah, but I can travel 50 every other round, and I believe yours
for
has
for
a
a
set
for
amount
a
of.
for a bit of time,
We'll roll for it. We'll roll for it. Go on.
no, for a bit of time, half of the way they don't catch you, but half in the way they do catch you.
I'm not actually bothered if they catch me, to be perfectly honest.
Okay,
I'm
so
not running away from them, just to make it clear. So
half in the way they catch you.
I
What you doing?
go to see the owl.
Why?
Told you the dwarfs live there.
Actually, no. By the way, those
Hmm?
don't live south of Joiner's Ferry. The dwarves.
I know they live completely south of like this, like
No, they live south of Douth. If you want.
yeah, but it's down there though.
Yeah.
But Douth is over by.
No,
Douth is
hang
the
on.
halfling
No,
village way over on the other side of the map.
No, it's further over to the left. than
Let
that.
me move you to it. So this is the drawn map. This is Darth here,
Mhm.
and this is where the dwarves are.
Yeah, so that means that like the Ghost Lord is like here.
The Ghost Lord is in the arrow, probably.
Yeah, but that's right next to where the dwarfs live. Like
No, it's not
Yes.
next to them.
of course it is. It
No,
took
it's
it
not.
took it took us less than a day to go from Drennan's ferry to the next town.
Yes.
So
At least
that's less.
one day.
Yeah,
That's
that's
one
so. Yeah, so that's like close.
Let's see. No, it's 3.5 days from here to there. Why would he bother go there when he can just go up and join the army?
No, it wasn't that long when Chuky described it to us. It was not that long when Chuky described it to us.
I mean,
'Cause
why
we-
get to the
we-
dwarves when he can reunite with the army?
It's basically
Right.
10
listen,
hours from-
I'm a dwarf. At this current moment in time, sees a big arrow of something that's really dangerous that, in my terms, is pretty damn close. Especially because these things can travel 10 foot quicker than any dwarf, just like you lot can. So that means that they are 10 foot closer than any of you could possibly imagine.
But to be fair, dwarven monks can travel faster.
Oh,
Then you might arrive in a town full of dwarf zombies.
exactly. That's why I'm going to the
That's
owl.
good.
Yes, but do you want to spend your time doing that when we have stuff still up here? We can go visit the dwarves as soon
let
as we're
me
done
think.
here.
Let me talk to Owl. Mr. Owl,
I
please.
think
Ignore these words.
The owls was looking. Yeah,
a
the
moment of
owl.
pride.
You haven't gotten to the owl. You're halfway there. As I said, they caught you halfway.
But they haven't grabbed me or anything. I thought we were doing all this walking and talking like while we're moving.
Sure.
Okay.
If somebody wants to try and grab,
So
somebody wants to try and grab me, you can feel free.
I can change the direction you're going. Does that count?
How? On a meta level?
Huh?
Oh, should we save that one for an interesting thing? I mean, what are you gonna do? Just pick me up and put me.
No, I've got a maneuver that can change the direction you're headed.
Oh, I don't recall that one. That's interesting. But yeah, unless anybody stopped me, I'm going to the owl, and not stopping, talking, walking and talking. Well, actually, I'm running and talking. They're walking and talking.
Okay, so though walking and talking, they don't stop you. At a certain point, you do reach the owl, and she looks at you. It looks at you down and says, "Well, we meet again, Master Volrak. What do you want?"
I know it's very rude. We've only just met. I haven't even fed you or treated you to anything yet. And then I realised that that's a rude thing to say to an owl, but never mind. But I need to ask a big favour. Something that someone with only limited number of kin could relate to.
Ask.
I show her the map. And I say I don't know how familiar you are with the whole region, but this Ghost Lord marking is apparently something quite dangerous. Am I right that we heard about it? Yeah, we heard about it before we set off from Drellin's Ferry, didn't we? The Ghost Lord, yeah.
Jor.
Yes.
The Ghost Lord is a creature that turned Jor's wife into a thrall.
Yeah. And I explained that, this thing sounds like a real menace, and we might have possibly made a mistake coming up here, from the dwarves' opinion anyway. And I wonder if you could spare any wings, not necessarily your own, maybe one of your kin to fly in that direction.
And do what?
She
says.
To do what I presume that you do best, and that's scout without being seen. If it's too dangerous, I completely understand. It's far, and obviously there's an army about. Obviously, I wouldn't advise flying directly, because that's where the big army is. But
it seems like,
even
from what you show me
travel,
here, that it is not something impossible to do. No, it is not. Though, this is my offer to you. Finish what you have come.
She's not getting the feathers back.
Finish what you have come to finish here, and after that, I promise I will fly you myself down towards this Ghost Lord Rare, and I shall leave you to deal with him there, if that is your wish.
Does she mean like finish, like rest and everything?
No, like finish what you came to do here. Like she says, basically.
I see. So like, she'd cut out all of the travel time.
Yeah, like that's her offer.
It's
basically,
big, yeah.
Help. Like finish your quest here. Like help his
Poison
people
and the rest thingy.
Yeah, and everything.
Yeah.
And well, he doesn't specifically mean that, but still.
Yeah.
And she will basically cut almost a week worth of travel.
I thank her massively for that, and say that she has a deal, and dwarves.
I think her too.
Dwarves will finish their deal. I do have one question to ask though. Like, I really like War Donkey, but I don't think he can fly.
Unfortunately, your donkey cannot, and I am sorry to say he shall have to stay here with the elves.
Oh no! Oh, but there's carrots here. Oh no! Oh no, War Donkey!
It is a It is a big loss to the party, I understand that, but it is for the best, I think so.
I think he's got more kills than the major, correct?
Yeah, he did.
No,
don't
no,
worry.
no, no.
I whispered that.
no.
I whispered that. I whispered that.
Even I have
Don't
dealt
worry.
more damage than you in some
I
fights.
know. I'm joking. He's only killed one spider.
Don't worry, we'll be down near my people. My people have great riding dogs.
Hmm. And I suppose I could acquire something from the dwarves, but he's been trusty so far. What about all my skulls? Can you like skulls in the closet? I know I'm being very, very,
Just put
very,
them in
very,
your
very
bag.
picky here. I can't put a dragon skull in my bag.
Sure you can. Just put it in.
No,
It would fit.
I need a bag of holding for that.
You have a bag of holding.
No, I don't.
No, he has a haver.
Handy haversack is bag of holding.
Yeah, but
It's a
it's
smaller
limited.
bag of holding.
It's limited on what size object you can put in it. A bag of holding kind of have a sack just goes.
You
You
need
need
a
a dimensional folding pocket thingy. That's what you actually need.
Isn't it a portable hole that
Portable
you can
hole,
just
yes.
have a realm of stuff?
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
working. You get working, Nick, on ways we can get my skulls over to the dwarf place,
What?
and I will put out a hand to shake the owl for an agreement, and then
You
kind
also have hands?
realize again that that's not the best, and bow and thank it.
She nods and hoots at you and says, "We shall meet again when
Definitely.
you finish your quest."
I actually, great all. Would you consider
King owl, king.
great King all? Would you consider actually getting us over the places where we need to go to help this village of elves? This would greatly reduce the times we would need to complete this quest, and so help other people better.
Yes, I can help you with that. My brothers will see to that.
Thank you.
I must say, out of our entire
Balrak
journey,
starts thinking. Sorry.
I must say, out of our entire journey, meeting a giant owl is the most interesting thing we've done.
I am glad to say that seeing creatures of such spirit and heroic aptitude is one of the few things that brings us hope now in these dark days.
Balrak scurries off to kind of think of tactics that could possibly be used by dropping a dwarf from a bear owl on top of something.
No,
You know, Gary,
she
you never
says-
toss a dwarf.
he says his brothers, not his
Oh,
children.
we're getting a full owl.
He said his brothers.
Oh,
Yes. He did say it.
At this point, two owls land from the sky, and he presents to you Jafar and Anya.
Jafar and Anya.
are they all the same color? All
No. The king owl is a grey owl. Looks very ancient. The Anya is a white owl, and Jafar is a brown with dark, like brown and dark parts, dark splotches of color, and bright yellow eyes.
I just asked them if like other races they have different features. Just out of curiosity, I am a very curious little dwarf.
They say, "Well, that is a secret we shall have to find out. You shall have to find out when we travel together. Is that not?"
Yes, we need to talk while we travel.
So, where shall we take you?
I think the most urgent matter right now is to retrieve one of the poisonous spiders because the son of the head priest here is in grave condition.
Mhm.
They're not spiders technically, they're driders. It's a huge difference.
Yes,
Sure.
we know the problem
But-
of Snowmanto's son. and we will help how we can. Who shall... Do you know the location of these Driders, as you call
He
them?
told us. He
He
told us.
told us that a scout would accompany us, so he could, if you could bring him along as well, he would tell us where to go.
Or you could point it
Retrieve.
out on the map or something, yeah.
Retrieve the scout, your guide, and we
It
shall
was
take
T
you where you need
something,
to.
Therium, Thorium.
Well,
Tyrant.
he said to be
Tyrant.
half day
Tyrant.
tomorrow, so
Yeah, we
Tyrant.
need to rest as well today.
Yes, I
and
need
I
to
need my book.
get the correct spells.
Alright, just looks at you and just like, yes, we know you need your book.
Anti-venom spells, please.
And when nobody's looking, you get a wink.
Okay. That's weird. I'm alarmed now.
Okay, so
Actually,
what do
I
you
have a
guys do
question.
now? Go on.
The spell Delay Poison says the subject becomes temporarily immune to poison. Any poison in its system or any poison to which is exposed during the spell effect does not affect until the spell duration has expired. So I can cast this before we go in and have the delay all the effects, correct?
Yeah, like if you aren't hit by the poison before you cast this.
I mean,
It doesn't
even
take it.
before it says that the thing pauses. So
No, like the thing pauses, but it's not exactly. It depends what poison it is. From what you discern, the poison that they used on the child was a magical poison. That's why your spells didn't really work on it. It was not a poison of the normal kinds. So
okay,
the normal poison, if you'd used that on you before, yeah, you would be
it will
basically
pause it.
immune to it. It will pause it, yes,
It will take effect after the spell ends.
exactly. But
Okay.
magical poison is different.
Okay, it's different. Okay, that's cool. I just wanted to make sure that I can cast it before and everybody would be fine during the fight, and then I can heal them later. Okay.
Yeah.
We might still be, yeah. It might be a
Yeah,
special thing.
yeah, I get it, I get
It might be a special thing that they've used on him.
Maybe not everybody has the special one, so you know.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
will do that.
So,
But I need to sleep.
yeah. So what do you guys do then?
Finish the day off and go to sleep.
hmm
Okay, so you go to sleep and you sleep for about what was it?
Just
It's-
before we sleep,
Yes.
do they seem to have like any melee fighters or a barracks or anyone who?
Yes, their guards. They do have melee fighters as well, but all their melee fighters have bows as well.
Mhm.
Like every
Um,
elf is kind of equipped with a long sword and a long bow.
As customary to Valrak does whenever he has downtime, I try and teach them as much as I can about my fighting styles.
Okay, you show them their fighting styles and roll me a 1d20 plus your martial roll.
Which went up last time. I need to change all of these things. They're so out of date.
Okay, and now just do me a 1d20 plus your intelligence to see how well do you teach this to your new students.
I sent you the new list of spells.
Can we have 2 charisma
Thank you.
instead of intelligence?
No. So you portray pretty good. They're impressed with you. They have never seen a dwarf fight, and they are surely not gonna look down on one from now on. And they learn something from you.
If I was going to do anything, I would specifically teach them a stance first because I think the stance.
No,
is
you don't.
easiest.
You can't really teach them a like. Yeah, you teach them a stance, but they can't use it to the effectiveness you can. But you teach them.
Yeah, I know. But like,
Yeah,
if
you
I
teach
spent long
them
enough-
a-
If I spent long enough teaching them, they would eventually pick up on it. But today's lesson will be on the Iron Guard's glare stance.
Okay, good. You teach them that, and well, we don't have much time to sleep. So if you do teach them that, that's gonna kind of take your sleep away because you've been brought here. The sun is coming up, so until midday, when you're supposed to come out the church, you have about 5 hours.
If I could squeeze like 6 hours of sleep, I should be fine.
I was saying you have only 5 hours from when you are from the owl. Because you were, while you were sleeping, when you arrived here after about 5 hours of travel, after the sun was going up, you spent an hour moving around and trying to do everything.
Oh, so
that
you're
you have
basically
done.
saying it's very early morning.
Yeah, it's very early morning, so you can until midday you can have a 5-hour sleep, but that's basically it.
Well, if I don't have the time, then I don't have the time. But like I say, if I did have the time, I'd do that.
Okay. So the spell like you, Alexander, you won't be able to have your spells back though.
I know.
Yep, timing, mate.
I just need 1 hour to pray.
You take your hour to pray and you're ready.
The resting time doesn't affect me, apparently.
Yeah. Okay, so you get your you all seem to be as ready as you can be. Again, Nick, it's
If
the
mage-
camera,
if-
please.
If the mage can't have his sleep, I'm pretty sure you would say so.
I don't tell you anything.
Oh,
Why not be as useful as ever? Why spoil the habit of a lifetime?
why
We got-
make
we got
it
the
easy?
system.
Why make team play easy? Has it ever been easy for him? Why change now? I mean,
Um,
at least be consistent, you know.
He can still use scrolls.
when we wake up, I will be outside of the mage's room.
Okay.
Alright.
You're in the same room, by the way. There's a tent. It's a big tent you're sleeping.
Oh, it's a
So
tent.
you're, so you're waiting for me to wake up.
Yeah.
Okay, I wake up.
Not me at all.
And I wake Alex up as well.
Okay.
Cyril or Alexander?
Alexander, sorry. No, yes, Ira, sorry.
Okay. Because we're
And
the same
I
name.
just,
it's kinda
I just said I need you. And are the other people in the room, or do we have privacy?
It's just Hennessy. There's nobody in the room besides your party.
It's just
Uh,
Tennessee, thanks, you know.
I just go.
Just Tennessee.
Hennessy, anybody tries to get in here, don't let them in.
What do you need, Valrak?
Okay.
Right, you pray. You're gonna read this to get your spells back.
I tell you that I need 8 full hours to get more spells back.
Then why didn't you fucking say that then?
I tell you now. You just asked.
Oh Jesus! I put the spell book back and say you can have it back when you learn to be a more responsible person and look after yourself so you're fit for combat.
I am
And
fit
your-
for combat.
and
Just
your
not
name?
entirely.
Your name is going on the blackboard as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Are you not familiar with that? Have you never seen like teachers in school where like they tell their kids stuff like your name's going on the blackboard and then make them like the last person to leave
Maybe
and
it's
stuff
an
like
original thing.
that. Yeah,
We don't have it here either.
you're going on the naughty list.
Santa's not gonna bring you any presents.
Exactly.
Or
Yeah,
Satan.
true.
Or Satan in your case.
Satan. That's Satan.
But yeah. Anyway, if that idea goes tits up, then I guess we all just go and get ready to rumble.
So, does he give me the spell book or he keeps it for
He keeps it. of
hiding
course.
during his... okay.
You can't use
There
it.
you go, keep it.
Nobody said I can't use it. I just need 8 full hours of sleeping before I use it.
Yeah, but like,
You said you
Alright,
can't
let me
use it,
let me
so-
sleep more then.
come here, Alex. You know what the halfling's like.
No, tell me.
Sticky fingers. No, you're Alex. You're Cyril. He's Alex.
Oh, okay.
Alex.
Well, don't say
So
Alex then, say
confusing.
Alexander.
Alexander. You know what he's like? He's got sticky fingers. He can't get it out of this
Even if
bag.
that's my name as well.
He can't get it out of this bag.
Alright.
It's safe. Don't worry.
Alright.
Oh, it's worth about 5,000 gold on the market as well. I heard.
Okay, so continue on. What do you guys do?
Yeah. I guess we go. Have a light bite to eat.
We look for a tyrant, then we go to the altar.
Okay, now my question is, how much longer can you go, Alex? And I mean, like, Gokalex.
I mean, well, definitely not the all encounter, so
Yeah,
we
that's
can
what I'm
go there
thinking.
if you want and stop in front of the cave, or here, or how you
I
prefer to
I,
do
I
it?
was
I mean,
thinking something of
you
the
know
sort.
what's gonna happen, so the best stopping point for you.
He knows roughly what's going to happen.
Yeah, always got through.
Of course.
He never saw a dwarf getting dive bombed from an owl at vertical.
Okay, so
I look
yeah.
at Neil landing from when he's flying. Just,
I mean, if this is a good stopping point, then it's good for me.
No, let's go on. So, just a bit more, and we'll stop at a good point.
Okay.
Just curious, like, if you've had like 5 minutes or have 10 minutes left, or something like that.
No.
Okay, so you go on, you find Tyron. He was waiting for you. Kellen's Snow Mantle gives you each a bottle of vial, and he says this is to help with the poison if you do get bitten by them.
I
Wait
was
a
gonna-
minute. Time out. When wizards rest to prepare their spells, they do not have to slumber, they just have to refrain from combat, movement, spell casting, skill use, conversation, or any other fairly demanding physical or mental task during the rest period.
Yes.
Have I done
You
any
were
of this?
talking.
Yes.
How much? Did I,
You're moving. You're
and
talking.
it says that this does not have to be continuous. So I slept 2 hours before the elves got us, and now how much hours did I sleep?
You slept 5
said-
here.
so you said 3 for the first one and 5. That's actually it.
Maybe he meditated for 1 hour somewhere, like the 4 hours travel that.
From
we-
this rest, at least 1 hour has to be uninterrupted. The rest can be mid-travel.
I'm gonna say.
It just says in my copy she was
And
choosing
you don't
her
have to
spells
sleep.
ahead of time.
No,
By getting a
I'm
good
gonna
night's
say. I'm gonna say that throughout
You don't
everything
have to
that
sleep. It has to be restful, calm state.
Alexander, this has not been a restful calm state for you. All your time here, they feel good. They feel at home. You do not feel that good. You do not feel
Right.
at home.
1 hour has to be uninterrupted. Of this.
No, I'm gonna say Alexander, you don't have your spells.
All right.
Okay, so you guys go and find Jafar and Anya, and Tyrion, you already meet with Tyrion. They give you Snow Mantle wishes you best of luck, and Tyrion says, "Well, we meet again.
Yes.
We are to capture a Dryden. It is a hardy task. I have brought this with me," and he gives you a web, and like not made out of like poison, like spider web. It's what do you call it?
Net?
Net, exactly.
Okay.
Says I have one myself. Can any of you use this?
Nope.
Which
Look
is
at
the
me.
most dexterous of you all?
That would be me.
This is a bit.
Dexterous rubbish handed
This is a bit too big for you, Master Halfling.
Probably Varak then is the next best choice.
There's nothing a bit of brute force can't beat in dexterity, so hand it here.
Here you go, Master Dwarf, and he gives it to you.
What do I do with it?
He says when we need to weaken a Dryden. When it's weakened, we will throw this net on it, and then we will make sure it cannot move, so we can bring it back alive.
Bringing it back alive?
Yes.
I thought we wanted to bring the poison back.
No,
need
no.
to bring
We
it
need to bring
back
back
so
one
they can
alive. That's
Yeah,
We
what
need
we're
to. We need to bring.
Oh,
the
I thought
Dryden
we
back
had
alive.
options, like bring it back alive.
If
or
it-
bring
No,
back
no,
the
no, no,
poison.
no, no, no.
If it dies,
hide,
we're in
hide
trouble.
the hammer. Wasn't gonna kill it and take its head.
We're still the camp.
Does this net feel like a normal net? Is it a normal net? I ask him, is it a normal?
It is a elven knitted net. It is far more lighter and therefore easier to throw than normal
It's
nets.
not. It's not an automatic net though.
What is automatic?
Like if I chuck it, it's not gonna automatically land on it.
No, you need to have skill with it, or at least have a bit of luck.
I've got a bit of skill and a bit of luck.
Then
I
we
get
should be.
+1 to all
Then
thrown
we should
weapons.
be okay, Master Dwarf. And
And
he
if
pats you
push
on the
comes
back.
to shove, I'll just get like the healer and the mage to hold it out, and I'll just like bull rush them into it.
If you say so, Valak.
We'll make it work.
And of course.
Anyway, I have our mounts prepared for us, and
Mounts the owls.
Are we not gonna use
Owls?
owls? We asked them yesterday if they could bring us there, and they said yes.
Oh, they wouldn't
Wouldn't that
say
be
anything.
faster?
Yes.
Halifax has agreed to let his who's gonna fly us? Do you know their names?
Jafar and Anya.
And,
Anya.
Oh, that is.
The brown
I-
and white.
I did
owls.
not know you met the Owl King and his siblings. Yes, sir. Of course. I will talk for the mounts to be stabled again. We shall go and take the help of Jafar and Anya. We cannot refuse such a royal offer of help. You do realize that they are the last of their race. It is.
Yes.
They are reluctant to even help us.
They probably decide that this was an important task.
I think they did. So let us go then, friends. We need to find a cure for poor Erin.
can I ask you a quick favour as well? Can you take War Donkey to the stable as well?
Do you not wish him for?
He can't fly.
Oh yes. Where is my
Can't they
mind?
pick them?
Sorry.
Can't they pick him up?
It's alright. He's a pretty impressive donkey, but he can't fly.
Can't they pick them up with their feet?
I really don't think he'll like that.
How
A
long is
giant,
the
a
potion
giant
of
bird of
levitate
prey
works?
coming along and sweeping
Wait,
towards
wait,
us.
wait,
I
wait.
don't think it's
How
like that.
long does a potion of levitate works?
No, the horse isn't going.
I have
Wait,
a potion of
wait.
fly. I have a scroll of fly.
levitate, just levitate.
If that donkey falls to its death, I will cry on stream. You don't understand that. Donkey is going to the stable, he's getting given a carrot, and I'm going to say goodbye, and then I realise that the thing doesn't speak common, and I ask him very politely if the lady who can talk to animals just explains the situation to him, because I don't want him to think he's abandoned. However, he'll probably be distracted by the carrots anyway. And the dragon skulls, the historian can look after the dragon
Yeah.
skulls.
He kind of understands. He kind of gets the idea, the gist of it. You've been on adventures without him before, so he kind of understands it. Anyway,
Well, I see.
yeah, he works your face and then turns to the carrots.
Yeah. I know my donkey too well.
Well, whatever push comes to shove, you go and find Jafar and Anya. And this is how your first quest with the Kitiator starts. That name is annoying. Anyway, you find Jafar and Anya at Halifax's location, and seems like 3 of you will stay on Jafar's back, and 3 of you will stay on Anya's back. Hennessy will be the 3rd one, of course, in the first group because he's the lightest one, and Anya is a stronger owl, being a snow owl.
By the way, as we are preparing to get on the owls, I move my potion of levitate from my bag to my pocket or purse or something that is faster to reach. You never know what's gonna happen, but
Can I
just to
get
be
the-
sure.
Okay.
Somewhere that I can take and chug super fast if there's any need for. Probably won't be, but
No,
Can I fit the net in the haversack?
can you feed the what?
The net in the haversack.
No. No, it's a net. It's big. It's a bundle like this.
I'll just clip it under the back of my belt. So it's
Okay.
kind of like a cape, bottom of a cape, if you know what I mean. Not in the way of my legs at all.
Yeah, I understand it.
Like I charge and just like, oh, did you see me
You
in front of your belt?
you are being thrown by Jafar and Anya
I
south
went to
to
be on the
the
brown one. I went to the brown one.
you're on Jafar then. To the fringes of the Witchwood, that is north over here. For those who don't know, Star Song here is basically this little island here.
Okay.
It takes a short amount of time. You get there in about an hour. Like
Fast.
what the horses travel in 6 they do in 1.
Nice.
And you get to the outskirts, and this is where Jafar and Anya land and say, "We cannot take you further. We cannot cross the boundaries of the Witchwood. It is forbidden."
We understand. And I summon my unicorn
Okay.
when I land from the.
You summon and you're not joking. Actually, the hero has a unicorn mount at level 8, so this is
Yeah.
not something that is. I'm just talking to the
summon
people
my
watching
uni-
this, yeah.
How would you summon it?
I pray for 6 seconds and it appears
And then
right next to me.
yeah, it appears right next to him, just
What do you say?
riding down from the rainbow.
What do you say? You've got to have a catchphrase.
In a rain of chocolate and candy.
I say, "Oh great Lord Zodal, please please let my companion join me here now. Amen." Something.
And you just while the
And poof.
unicorn is appearing, and then you just see Valrak just holding a carrot up to the sky, going, "Please, blah 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 blah." And my companion joined my side, and he seemed to doesn't
and-
work. It doesn't
and-
work.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You are reduced to tears.
It doesn't work. And I just munch on a carrot.
And you guys look at the dark woods of the Witchwood.
which
and
I
you
can
feel-
now, which I can
It's
now
not
see
dark.
better.
It's not
Because I'm
dark
eating the
because
carrots.
the unicorn irradiates, so it's not dark for you.
That's
It's still, I mean, the aura of it, the dark aura of the Witchwood, the dread feeling that comes from just viewing
You
this.
cannot feel dread when you're next to a celestial unicorn.
Yes, you can.
You cannot. I can debate on it.
Alexander,
Amen.
you feel a deep sense of dread while looking at the Witchwood. It comes
Alright.
from it.
I look back at the unicorn.
You look back at the unicorn, you see a unicorn.
Just, the mage
Anyway,
just- the mage just goes through the entire forest with its head up the unicorn's arse, just for safety.
just for safety. Well, you look at these tall, dark oaks that guard this seemingly unapproachable land, and you know this is your destination, and you need to go inside, and that shall happen next week. Because this is where we end. The party at the entrance, the gates of this dark land. They have never actually been into the actual Witchwood, the dark woods of it. Okay, and that is the end of week 9. I 20 minutes, yeah, that's enough. I think we've done a 3-hour session, which is good. I couldn't remember the amount. I think we spent 20 minutes doing at first music and then 10-minute break. Anyway, that was the end of week 9, and let us do shoutouts at the end. So let's start wild now. We'll start first with Nick. And,
Right.
But I want to see your face as. Oh, thank you. That's
You see my face?
good.
We have a shout out to the unicorn in whose ass my character will safely walk for some time.
I hope you don't walk in his house.
Yes. I will do
Distances.
the shout out to Yolo and Swag. I take it upon myself.
We're cursed, everybody.
Also shout out to the
Run.
Rafi Manticore, because that's how true Manticores are. You can show it on stream, it's on the group Skype chat. That's how true Manticores are, not the way you want to portray them.
Of
Well, I'll be perfectly honest, that's the way that I made the Magic Gods feel.
And to the rest of the players and the stupid elves that I wanted to insult so much. So much. But I didn't. To stay alive. That's it.
Okay. Alex.
I finally got my unicorn.
Game complete.
Yep.
Doesn't care.
Game
Nobody's
complete.
getting
I
healed
won.
now. He's got his unicorn.
I won D&D. That's it. I'm done.
I'm done. I have my unicorn. Now you're the brony of the group.
But you don't speak Sylvan. I do.
The unicorn speaks common, so it's
He's got a
fine.
mental link with
And I
it.
have a mental link with it. I don't need to speak.
Haha.
It can hear really what it's thinking when it's talking to
have
you
an-
politely.
Emphatic link.
He's like whenever you're close to whenever Alexander is close to his ass because he's too scared, he's gonna think, fart now.
Master, I really need to fart.
Well, a unicorn's fart smells like chocolate anyway. It's common
True.
knowledge.
True. That is also
And it
fact.
shits rainbows.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So Gary, go next.
I'd like to give a shout out to the site www.trainyourmage.com for their amazing progress with Nick. He has developed self-control this over the past week for a very reasonable rate of $10 per hour, and hopefully by next week we will train him in his sleep schedule, so he'll actually be able to use the spells that he's learning the control for. And if anybody else would like to sign up and train your mage, just fire away. Thanks. There's plenty of spell slots open. He's gone. He's actually gone.
Last but not least, Devil.
If you can beat that, go for it.
No, I yield today to that one. My shout out is to all those halflings that can turn invisible, but can do absolutely nothing for their party. I'm talking to you, Sam. Yep.
It doesn't exist. I can make it.
Huh?
The URL doesn't exist. I can make it.
Oh, lovely. You should do that.
Yes, it doesn't exist, but you should make it. Totally.
Okay, so I think that's it for 3.5 Dungeoneers. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. I'd like to thank my awesome cast for playing. And, well, see you next week, Tuesday, same hour, guys.
Sounds good.
I will
I
tell you
should-
during the week if I'm home or not, because I might be gone.
Okay, just
Yeah.
I
days
need
to
next week.
make
like
sure.
next week is gonna be week 10, and after week 10 we'll take I think a minimum of a 2-week break or a 1-week break. I don't know, because I will be gone at the seaside for 2 weeks. I might be leaving on Thursday though, so we could do another session on that Tuesday if you guys are available. We'll see. We'll talk about it off stream and decide it. Anyway, if you guys have enjoyed this, give us a follow. That's great support. And besides that, if you wanna join us other times, there's gonna be more streams. I think not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Oh no, is it Thursday? No, Thursday. Thursday we'll be doing some more Divinity. And Friday we might do the same, I'm not sure. Saturday we hope that we might have a Eye of the Storm session if we finally get our schedules together. And hopefully if the D&D starter set arrives until then, we'll have our session, our 5th session, 5th D&D, like the rule set session on Twitch TV/Koibu. It's gonna be the prelude, basically. We're gonna do like the Minds of, I forget the name of the starting adventure, for about 3 or 4 weeks. And when the player's handbook comes out, we'll be doing a new campaign called Honorbound, the Redemption of a New Guard, which is gonna be awesome, set in the world of Sorum. Anyway, besides that, I think that's all for Behind Engineers and our show for tonight. So see you guys later. Bye bye.